Hi, and welcome to Castanet's Week in Review. I'm Nich Johansen with your top stories from this past week. The COVID-19 coronavirus dominated the news this week as rates of infection climbed around the world, with big jumps in Europe and the United States. On Wednesday, the U.S. blocked all travel into the country from Europe in an attempt to slow the spread of the pandemic, while here at home, the BC government announced its own measures. These include banning any events with more than 250 people, along with requiring anyone returning from outside the country to isolate themselves for 14 days. The federal government has strongly advised against non-essential travel outside of Canada. As of Saturday, 73 COVID-19 cases have been identified in BC, 2 of which are in the Interior Health region. As a result of the province's direction to cancel all large gatherings, dozens of events around the province have been dropping like flies over the past few days. Locally, big events like Penticton's Festival, set to celebrate its 25th year in April, was postponed, while the World Curling Championships in Kelowna was also cancelled. The justice system has also been hit hard with a direction to cancel all jury trials and adjourn all non-essential hearings until after May. Almost every major sporting league has cancelled or suspended its season, including the NBA, NHL, MLS, and the MLB. And to make matters worse, it's been pretty tough to find toilet paper. Kelowna RCMP Superintendent Brent Mundell sat down with Castanet's Wayne Moore this week to talk about the recent national review of how the local detachment handles sex assault cases.
This whole scenario, has this been a stain on the detachment's reputation?
Yeah, I think definitely, the way it's been reported, there's been, a significant impact on the detachment. And, we've heard from people within the general public that they've perhaps lost confidence when it comes to some of these serious investigations. My response to that is, we've certainly taken the recommendations that have been provided quite strongly. We're initiating all the actions that have been recommended. And, we do have over 200 very dedicated officers here at the detachment. So I'm certainly, hoping that we can move past this and restore any damage that's been done to public confidence.
Dashcam footage caught a scary incident in Kelowna recently of a dog falling out of a moving vehicle, just weeks after a dog was dragged to death in Armstrong. The incident happened at the intersection of Cooper Road and Springfield Road, and thankfully the dog survived.
An unsecured pet is actually a hazard and a distraction for the driver or other people inside the vehicle. You will see sometimes that most people will roll the window down and let the dog stick their head or their pet stick their head out the window. That's nice for the breeze, but it could cause eye injury or it could result in them falling out.
And a former employee of Summerhill Winery pleaded guilty in Kelowna court this week to 2 counts of secretly observing or recording nudity in a private place and 1 count of attempting to obstruct justice after someone discovered a hidden camera in the winery's staff bathroom last summer. 43-year-old Ian Layton was initially facing 18 various charges, but it appears he struck a plea deal with the Crown. Layton will undergo a psychological assessment prior to his sentencing. He's back in court on May 21st. That's it for this week's Week in Review. For Castanet News, I'm Nich Johansen.